Alright, so how do I begin? I haven't recorded anything in about 3 months. The last time I recorded something was in Puerto Rico back in July. I was there for 17 days and I recorded probably about 30-35 videos, and I'm still editing and uploading maybe twice a week. However, today, because it's my birthday, the 16th of October, I normally do something totally different, something that I want to do that has nothing to do with travel. So it's probably the only time of year that I record here in Jersey, where I live. So what I want to do today is I want to unbox a camera, a Canon 90D camera that I bought a few days ago. And that camera, I'm not going to use it for vlogging. What I'm going to use it for is to record my wife's cooking channel. Now normally on her channel I use this Canon T6i, but it doesn't have dual pixel focus. But the new 90D, or the 60s, 70, 80, and 90D do have it. And it focuses a little bit better, a little bit faster. And that's the reason why I want to use this new camera. So, I'm going to unbox it here in a second. Yeah, so over the last few months, I did get a little sick temporarily. You may have seen a picture of me in the hospital, but I am much better now. I have snapped out of it, and yeah, hopefully it won't happen again. So I'll probably need to change my diet a little bit, do a little bit more exercising, and cut back on the hours of work that I do daily, because some of you know that I work 12-13 hours a day every single day, 5 days a week, for the last 2.5, almost 3 years. So yeah, I gotta cut back a little bit on that. It's totally my fault. So yeah, great things are coming for the channel. I take that back. Nope, I take that back. Well, anyway, let me put my glasses on. So, oh, I can see a lot better now. Alright guys, so this is, here it is right there. This is a new EOS Canon 90D. This is the one that I'm going to use on my wife's cooking channel. Oh, by the way, she has a cooking channel in Spanish. I'm going to link it at the end of this channel, and down below in the description if you guys want to go see it. Café cookie. Pretty good. Alright, this new camera I may take to Puerto Rico with me so I can take some pictures and maybe some videos. It's quite big. I don't know how to use it, but I will learn over the next couple of months before I head on out to Puerto Rico. And by the way, I don't have a concrete plan on when I'm returning, but yeah, it should be in the next 2, 3, 4 months. So I'm not exactly sure. I have to plan it, and so let's get to the unboxing. So, alright, so we have an instruction manual, battery charger. Looks almost identical to what I have for the T6i strap, and a battery, a Canon original battery. And alright, here's the camera. So yeah, this is the EOS 90D, and it weighs almost the same as the T6i. So I believe it's a little bit bigger. Yes, slightly bigger, not that much. I don't know, can you tell? Is it any different? Yeah, it's just a tad bigger. But what I'm going to do for this camera, I didn't buy it with the lens, by the way. Notice it didn't come with a lens. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Sigma 18-35 f1.8. I'm going to use this lens on this particular camera, because this lens was an expensive lens. I bought it separately from the T6i. I bought this one about a year ago. It's quite expensive, but it takes some great pictures and great videos, which a lot of you have already seen on my wife's channel. So yeah, I'm gonna take this lens off and I'm gonna use it on the T or the 90D. So yeah, I really love this lens. It's a little heavy though. It's well, yeah, quite heavy, heavier than any of the other lenses I have. But the image quality with this lens, it's outstanding. I'm also gonna take the mic off. This is a Rode mic. I'm gonna attach it to the 90D, and yeah, hopefully, I'm definitely gonna. You're gonna see the quality, video and image quality jump up slightly. So yeah, it has the you know, the screen here where you can see yourself. You can turn it around. Check it out. So yeah, it's a pretty nice camera. So in the next couple of months, I'm gonna be playing with it, learning how to use it, and yeah, I'm excited about it, by the way. So yeah, like I said, today's my birthday, and what better time, what better day of the year to purchase a new camera, to upgrade. Yeah. All right, guys, so I'm just gonna put this away, start charging the battery, and go show you the cars. So here she is, guys, a 1964 Impala. Now I had this car since 1996. I bought it from my brother, one of my younger brothers, and I've had it ever since. Now I've never shown this car on my vlog, but let me see if I can open up the hood. It's got the original 283. So basically this entire car is all original, by the way. Original paint, original interior. Nothing has ever been replaced on it. The only thing is the tires. Obviously the tires have been replaced several times. Now when my brother had it back in 95, 96, he replaced the tires. He put some smaller tires there. Not the original size, but yeah. Now this car, I haven't taken it on the road since about maybe the year 2000. That's the last time I started it. And the reason why I don't put it back on the road is because I'm very super busy. And back in 2006, I went back on active duty Navy. I was active duty for several years. When I came back, I just didn't have the time to put it back on the road. But the engine's in great shape. The transmission's slipping a little bit, so it needs to be not upgraded, but it has to be rebuilt. So I'm gonna go inside. I haven't opened it up in years. So check it out. Like I said, it's original interior. Nothing has ever been replaced inside this car or outside. So what I'm gonna do one day is, obviously I need to replace the interior. It's 100% complete. Nothing's broken inside. It's got a clock. And it has an original 94,000 miles in it. It doesn't have air conditioning, but check this out. This is the air conditioning. And like I said earlier, everything here is original. Original numbers matching engine, transmission. But it's been 19 years since I turned it over. And right next to it, I have my old 52 Chevy truck which you have all seen on a previous video. Nice, isn't it? Now this one is in much better shape than this one that needs total restoration. But again, the truck, just like the car, I haven't had the time to take it out on the road, but eventually I will. Soon, hopefully, as I get closer to retirement. Okay. So you're probably wondering, how old am I? Well, I'm as old as that car, that 64 Impala. That Impala was built in March of 64, and I was born about 6 months before. So that makes me 56. Yeah, feels good. It's a solid car. All right, so about 2 months ago, I almost sold the vehicles. It was a 2-week period there that I wasn't feeling good. I was a little bit stressed out, and I thought about selling them both, but I snapped out of it. What the hell was wrong with me, right? There is no way now that I will sell them. But like I said, there was a 2-week period that they almost went out for sale. So yeah, the plan is when I retire here shortly in a couple of years, I plan to restore both. The truck doesn't need a whole lot. All it needs is a starter, a new battery, and maybe a tune-up or something, and change of fluids, and I can get this thing up on the road in 1 day. Now the car, because it needs a total restoration, it's going to take me a little bit longer. It's going to need an interior. The original interior has to be replaced. Definitely a paint job, but when I do paint the Impala, it's going to have the original colors, the top, the body, everything. So the plan for the Impala is to make it look as it did back in '64 when it came out of the factory, except for one thing, the wheels and tires. That's the only thing that I may change to make it look a little bit more modern. But everything else is gonna have the look and feel as it did when it came out from the factory. So I'm not gonna change the transmission or the engine. Obviously, at the end they both work great. Obviously, the transmission needs to be rebuilt, but I'm gonna keep it. The one problem with the truck is that it really, when I was driving it before, it really doesn't go all that fast. Unlike the Impala. The Impala on the highway, it's smooth, it's super fast, it's a great ride. But the truck, because it's a 1952 truck, and it usually on the highway, once you go beyond 55, you can start feeling it around 55 miles an hour. It starts to get a little bit uncomfortable. And I've never driven it beyond 60, because at that point it starts to bounce a little bit, and that's a little scary, and I feel like I'm gonna lose a little bit of control. So yeah, here in Jersey, you know, speed limits on the highway are like, I don't know, 85, 95, and people just zoom right by you. So if you have an old car and you want to restore it, yes, it does take a long time and money to restore an old car. But I do it because I like the design. I like how they look, and they're unique. And people in the day, they really built some solid American cars. So it doesn't really matter what kind of vehicle it is. If you have an old Dodge or Ford or, you know, Cadillac or what have you, yeah, I like them all. I just happen to have a couple of Chevys, but it could have been anything really. So yeah, keep restoring them, and good luck to you if you do have one. So yeah, I hope you like this video, and I'll see you on the next one.